again, we welcome everyone online. If you're viewing for the first time, this won't probably be anything new, but this is a new space that we are living in now. This is week 3, and it is going quite well. We're in phases. We're ironing out all the stuff as we go along, but we just want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. And this is where we're in. And also, I'm Reverend Patrick, and I always forget to do that because I think everyone knows me, but guess what? They don't. So, welcome, 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 and we're going to light this candle before we do.
Take a moment for a silence for peace in the Middle East. So just take a deep breath and center your heart space, and let's just take that energy that we are. Center that peace that we are truly are. And allow ourselves to just gain and release that peace. Let's just take a moment. And so just breathing into this moment, I recognize that peace is, and for all the places in the world, Ukraine, the Middle East, and anywhere else in our own country, where peace is being reached out for, I know that it starts within each and every one of us, because that is our true identity. And so I know that as we breathe and live here in that peaceful state, because we're all entangled in that one energy, that one field, it is felt everywhere. So I bless it, and I know that this time together, this celebration, is making a difference, lifting consciousness on this planet. So I bless it, and I let it be so, as I affirm, and so it is.
So it is. And so if you just walked in or you just tuned in, welcome. You are at the Institute of Magnificence, because that's what we all are, magnificent, and the home of Center for Spiritual Living, Kauai. And so we are very, very, very happy today because this is Sacred Journey Sunday. It happens once a year, and how many years have we been doing this?
10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
And you have them here with us
They're
today.
here today. And if you don't know what the Sacred Journey is, it's a week-long retreat that we hold every year where people come from the mainland and some people from all over the world, really, and then some people right here on the island decide that they're going to dedicate their week to it too. And we just have an exploratory time of just diving into our true selves. This Sacred Journey was called Journey of Remembrance. So they're spending their whole week just remembering who they are. So we take them around the island, we do workshops, it's just a perfect unfoldment, and we're already having an amazing time. We started on Friday night. But we're going to welcome them in a moment. But first, I'm going to welcome up Kaua'i, and I'm going to read you something about her if you don't know who she is. Kaua'i is the Kunulula of the island school, Palau, I'm doing good my Hawaiian, where she also teaches Hawaiian studies. In addition, she coordinates the Hawaiian studies Kupuna on Kaua'i for the Department of Education. She also teaches the traditional art of making tapa and reading lauhala. Yes, you can correct me. She's the founding member and president of Nahali Coast Ohana, the caretakers of New Lo'olaka'i State Park on Kauai. She also serves as a board member of Garden Island Resource Conservation and Development, RCND, and is on the Kauai Community Partnership Group for Hawaii Hopes with Kauai or Kilo. In 2021, the Native Arts and Culture Foundation awarded
The first thing we're going to do then is we're going to welcome in the Sacred Journeyers, and then we're going to go from there. And just so you know, Reverend Diane, come on up, she's going to help us with this. Yesterday, they made their own lei, and with Anna Myers, and so all their lei are up here. We'll do this one last. And then we're going to welcome them to come in and sit down first, and then we're going to present you with your lei. So we have a little song, I think, for opening. Yep.
So let's welcome them.
Our beautiful
Let's welcome
musicians,
them in.
Barbara, Kyle, Luis, Jeremy, and Amy. Better keep this. That's yours.
Did she sit?
Sit down. You already asked her? You already asked her?
Yes. I just have to tell her.
Those are extras. Just say, Vera is going to give Saber hers. So
She can take it out of the pot.
Consciousness all the time. Here we are, sharing our hearts and our mind, lifting consciousness all the time, lifting consciousness all the time, lifting consciousness on the road of creation. We're rocking good vibrations. Love is the solution to the earthly complications. Blessed with opportunity to strengthen the community. Open up and you will see we're consecrating unity. Here we are, sharing our hearts and our minds
on the road of creation,
lifting consciousness all the time. Here we are, sharing our hearts and our minds
on the journey of creation,
lifting consciousness all the time, lifting consciousness all the time, lifting consciousness.
take another deep breath. Center ourselves right here and right now. Good is happening here. Love is happening here. Sounds are happening here. Sounds of creation. Beautiful, amazing spirit. Amazing, amazing energy. I'm so grateful to be here today and to welcome in these beautiful sacred journey pilgrims, amazing people who have stepped into the abyss and said, you know what, I'm ready. I'm ready for it to happen. I'm ready to explore myself. Yes. So I'm so grateful for today and for all of us to be here and enjoying each other and enjoying them and knowing that the power and the presence of that love, that light, that energy, that source, that field is right where we are. It is us. We are it. And so I am so grateful. Welcome. And so it is.
So it is.
Together our culture strong, songs of freedom keeping on, reflections of the light of dawn, songs of love so sing along, the melodies come from the sky, coming through to I and I, show us how to live and why, we got to keep vibrations high, sharing our hearts and our minds
on the road of creation,
we're lifting consciousness all the time. Here we are, sharing our hearts and our minds, lifting consciousness all the time, lifting consciousness all the time, lifting consciousness, Love is the solution. Love is the solution, baby.
Come on, sing.
Love is the solution.
Everybody.
Love is the solution, baby. Love is the solution. Love is the solution, baby. Love is the solution. We're lifting consciousness all the time. Lifting consciousness all the time. Lifting consciousness all the time. That's what we're doing at CSL.
Yay,
Left that.
Kyle, Louise, Annette, and Barbara.
Oh, my.
Okay, so now we do our lay presentation, and Reverend Diane's going to help us.
Yeah. While
So-
we're setting that up, I just wanted to let you know, whenever you try to micromanage anything, just an FYI. Just an FYI. If you're in there trying to make something happen and things are dropping, it's called live theater, isn't it? And so that is what we are doing here, live inner theater.
So our first lay is made by and presented to Marilyn Taylor.
No,
No, you first. Oh, you first. Okay. We're saving the best for last.
Oh, is that how it's working?
Okay. Go ahead. Anita, where are you? There she is.
Yes,
So they did such a beautiful job.
they did this themselves.
Karen, where are you? There you are.
And mine was done for me.
Lee, where are you? There she
There
is.
she is.
Susan Navarra.
There she is.
There she is, Navarra. Okay. Melissa Mojo. Woohoo! Oh. She knows which way she wants it. Okay, that's good. Jan, where are you? Jan, there you are. Woo. Aren't they beautiful? Okay.
Vera.
Vera. And Vera, stay up here.
And Vera, you can stay up here too. Why? Because she's special. No, I'm just kidding.
Leslie.
I'm kidding. Come up here. You're not in trouble.
Leslie. Where are you, Leslie? There you are. Love you.
Reverend Sharon.
Sharon loves flowers.
Reverend Sharon
Laura.
runs a florist.
Laura, where are you? Laura, there you are. I know people can be right in front of me and I don't see them.
Hello, James. Dr. James.
Dr. Jonathan. Oops. Zena.
There you go.
I don't know, just with Susan. Susan, the other Susan. Susan Wood. All right. There were a couple of people that weren't here yesterday. Wait, hold on. Esther. Esther, where are you?
Esther had a rose.
Oh, Esther made a rose. And who, okay, so there were a couple of people that weren't here yesterday, and we took care of you. Who were they? Adair
Adair and Happy.
and Happy. And that's Sabras, right? Thank you.
And
You're
Carol.
welcome. And there was somebody else that wasn't here.
Carol.
And Carol, yes.
And before you do any emailing to me at the end of it, we'll be using the bags for other things.
So,
Just saying, just putting it out there.
where's Sabras?
Clear the road.
Where is Sabras? She has it. So, what Sabra
Anybody
needs to know is that yesterday when they made their lei, they each infused your lei with a flower to say that they love you and that we're so grateful for you. So, and we asked Vera if she will put it on you.
Ah, that's beautiful. To all the sacred journeyers, welcome. Welcome.
And you're going to bless them and bless all of us?
It's my pleasure.
Okay.
Reverend Rita, Reverend Patrick have asked me to do a chant to ask for blessings for each and every one of you, but not just those of us who are here today, but for the world, to pray for peace throughout. O kauola e ke akua, e nana mai kau mau pula pula, e ola hakani ko a haumaka I ole, a palalau hala, a Kaua'i ka pua ane ane. A laila lave aku oi a ui ke aloha wakea e. O kauola e ke akua, e nana mai kau mau pula pula, e ola hakani ko a haumaka I ole, a palalau hala, a Kaua'i ka pua ane ane. A laila lave aku oi a ui ke aloha kea e. Aloha e. Join me in that. Aloha e. And again. Aloha e. To all of you here, to all of you out there, aloha e.
Are you ready? So I have something special for the Sacred Journeyers too, and this is for you. Places you will go, and the people you will know. Don't worry when or where or how. You don't have to know that now. You're on the right track. No need to look ahead or back. Just enjoy what this day brings. You will do amazing things. Amazing, amazing. Just stay in the here and now. Let your mind rest for a little while. Sometimes deepest answers come when you're out there having fun. So close your eyes and take a breath and smile. Amazing, amazing, you will do amazing things. Amazing, amazing, you will do amazing things. Look at someone next to you and sing to them, please. Amazing, out in the audience too. Amazing, you will do amazing things. Amazing, amazing, you will do amazing things. Welcome. You're all amazing.
Yeah. Amazing. Amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Yeah. Okay.
And speaking of amazing, maybe we should introduce these wonderful people
Yeah,
here.
I did it kind of on the
Jeremy
spot.
and Amy right here.
Turn it around. Louise?
I had to make sure Kyle was back up. Louise and Kyle. Yeah. And back
Barbara-
home is Barbara Davis.
who's taking on a brand new CSL choir. She's it, and she's amazing. So she came back just for that. Okay, so where are we? Let's see. We're not that.
We have an affirmation, don't we?
Yes, we do. I'm looking. I want to make sure I don't skip that important thing that I'm going to do. I guess it's up here. All right. So our month is about expansion, and all month that's what we've been doing. I know you've been expanding. I sure have. Sometimes it doesn't look all the way I think it's going to look, but I'm definitely expanding. So we have an affirmation, and it is this: my imagination is vast, expansive, and endless. My imagination is vast, expansive, and endless. Say it one more time. My imagination is vast, expansive, and endless. And if you're here for the first time and you don't know what we're all about, we practice something called the science of mind and spirit, and in New Day terms, it's called quantum science. We believe in the power and the presence of our minds and how we affect the universe and everything around us, by the way we think, by the way we feel especially. So we know how important it is to keep our vibration high, especially at times like this on our planet, where we need high vibration people that are loving and caring and giving and compassionate to help this world through its shift that it's going through right now. So we know that you're powerful. We know that as you think and as you feel, so your life is. That's basically the simple statement of our philosophy. As you think and as you feel, and as you believe, of course, because your thoughts are coming from your beliefs, so your life is. And sometimes that can be a little jarring to people to take full responsibility for themselves, but that's what we believe. And it works in my life. It's not always, like I said, the way I think it's going to turn out, but I always know that the universe is conspiring for my highest good. So welcome today.
And it definitely is not a one and done.
Right.
It's a continuous process, is it not? Oh, wow. Is it not? Yeah, that's it.
Hey,
Yes.
You're Magnificent is next.
Okay, so a couple things are happening. If you're here for the first time, will you just let me know that? Let us know that? Well, the first time in here, yeah, And then I know some people have, yeah, that's it. Don't worry, there's not going to be, well, there might be a choreographed dance number that you guys will have to do. Just kidding. But what I really want to know is that we have some information about you that we thought we would share. And I think it's a wonderful thing to find out information about people before they come here and then just tell everybody about it. So what we know about you is, oh my goodness. Oh, hello. No, what do we know? You are magnificent. And I bet you're thinking to myself, who told them and how did they know? Well, I'll tell you how we knew, because we're mirrors for one another. We realized that about ourselves first. Then we looked out, and guess who we saw? You. So, we have a little thing that we like to do here. If you'll put your hand on your heart, that would be nice. You don't have to do. We're a philosophy and a center of choice. But if you would like to, let's say together, I am magnificent. Oh, and we're not alone, because we're taking in the whole world right now in safety in our hearts. We are magnificent. And remember that camera that I told you about, that people are out there, and I know a lot of the journeyers are out there too, because they just said, we're watching our journey, I wish we could be there. Let's let them know who they are. The camera's directly in the back there.
You are magnificent.
Now, before you go on, I have something to share with you. Well, some of you have already tried it out, but we now have, I have to have the right stance. We now have the You Are Magnificent hotline. Hello, we have a hotline. And what that is someone suggested to us, they said, you know what, we really like the vibration on Sundays, but then in the middle of the week or something happens, I forget all about that I'm magnificent. Wouldn't it be nice to be reminded of that? So we created a hotline. And yes, we have those cards are out there. It's 808-755-9177. You are magnificent. And what you do is you just call it. You don't have to do anything. You just call it. And we remind you of your magnificence. Tell me, the new people, was it not brilliant? But it was also a suggestion that we took, and we ran with it.
I'm going to start the next part. Ready?
Okay,
so
wow.
This is my moment. All right, so in the 20th century, there was someone called the teacher of teachers. Her name was Emma Curtis Hopkins. And she lived in the 1800s and the 1900s, and she was called that because she taught teachers, many teachers that went on to be ministers. And so we decided that the 21st century needed this award of teacher of teachers. So there's a very special person here to our heart. It's our mentor, Dr. James Mellon. I'm going to make you come up here now. This is
surprise.
This is a surprise to him. I know, right? Okay. So Dr. James, one of the things that he does best is teach. And he never steps off principle, and I don't know how many ministers you brought into being, but we were his first ministers. We were the first children, and that was interesting. That was like, you know how it is to be a first child. Anyway, but since then, how many of you taught? Because I didn't know.
Almost 50.
Almost 50 ministers, and that doesn't include practitioners, right?
No.
Okay, so, and many of these are out in the world, like Dr. Jonathan over there. We graduated together. So, yeah. There's some in the front row that we're all taught. In fact, why don't you stand up if you were taught by James? Just stand up while I read this. Okay. So,
Yes.
All right, so you ready for this? Okay. He's like shocked. So I didn't tell anybody because we didn't want you to know.
We didn't tell anyone.
And then Patrick will say something too.
Thanks.
CSL Kauai and the Institute of Magnificence, in honor of his unfailing dedication to the teaching of the science of mind, bestows the title of Teacher of Teachers upon Dr. James Mellon this October 15th, 2023. You're surprised, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Patrick, you want to say something?
And I'll just say just a few things about this wonderful. We've been to the rodeo, have we not? Have we not? Being the first, that means that's his first time going out and doing with the teaching the ministers as well. The one thing I will have to say from day one, whenever I speak, just to let you know, motorcycles just appear. I don't know why that is, but I have a feeling it's a plot. No, it's back to you, James. But I remember saying to myself, no matter how many, a disagreement or a different opinion or whatever was going on, the one thing I've always said about James, Dr. James, is that he never, no matter what, goes off principle. Even when somebody is deep in arguing for their limitations. In class, it was amazing to how he could turn everything around. And when we graduated and we came here, I remember Dr. James said, I just want to let you know, Patrick, that I have learned so much from you. Everything that I know now is because of you, Patrick. Oh, I might have paraphrased it a little bit. So, Dr. James Mellon.
Do you have anything
Well,
to say?
this is really a surprise. I'm rarely speechless, but I love to teach, and I love to teach people that want to learn. And when students come in and want to be practitioners or ministers, their hearts are so open. They so want to know how this teaching can affect them and how they can take it out into the world. And I just want to say quickly, these two, yes, they were in the first ministerial class, but they're also the first people that really went out and created their own work and look at this work. They left the mainland, came here, knew nobody, and people were saying to them, are you crazy? I never said, are you crazy? I said, be crazy and do it. And they have, and I'm so grateful.
Yes.
I love you.
Thank you.
James, do you want this so you can just put it in? Oh my God, okay.
You know how hard it is to keep this a secret, though, when everybody's doing their, and we don't want to tell anyone because we know what can happen then. Oh my
Anyway,
goodness.
so it's all good. Okay, so I think we're ready for some music.
We
you all
are.
ready?
And we'll get
And
out
then
of
I'll
your
talk.
way so they can see all of you.
Yeah, we'll get out of your way. Let me move up.
When I look into your eyes, it's like watching the night sky or a beautiful sunrise. There's so much they hold. And just like them old stars, I see that you've come so far to be right where you are. How old is your soul? 'Cause I won't give up on us, even if the skies get rough. I'm giving you all my love, still looking up. And when you're needing your space to do some navigating, be here patiently waiting to see what you find. 'Cause even the stars, they burn, some even fall to the earth. We got a lot to learn. God knows we're worth it. No, I won't give up. I don't wanna be someone who walks away so easily. I'm here to stay and make the difference that I can make. Our differences, they do a lot to teach us how to use the tools and gifts we got. Yeah, we got a lot at stake. And in the end, you're still my friend. At least we did intend for us to work. We didn't break, we didn't burn. We had to learn how to bend without the world caving in. I had to learn what I got, what I'm not, and who I am. No, I won't give up on us, even if the skies get rough. I'm giving you all my love. Still looking up, still looking up. No, I won't give up
Oh, I won't
on us.
give it up.
God knows I'm tough.
I am tough. I am
We
loved.
got a lot
We're alive. We are
God
loved.
knows we're worth
And we're worth it.
I won't give up
On us,
even if the
skies get rough, giving you all my love, still looking up.
Yeah, so that's a perfect song. So last Sunday when we met, we hadn't watched the news and we didn't know what was happening in the Middle East. And we came home and we felt, oh my God, that was all happening and we didn't say anything. Anyway, so here we are. What a perfect song, because this week I kind of wanted to give up, in a way. Like, I was like, okay, is peace ever going to come? Is peace ever going to come? Yes. Let me finish. I'll get there. But I had that moment where I was like, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? I can't do anything to stop this. I can't do anything. And it took me a bit of time and prayer and inner work to come to the conclusion that the only thing I could do was to do what I do here, and to do what I do in life, and to love what I do, and to be at peace with myself, and be at peace with every person I met to my best ability. Because I just know that it sounds like a hokey statement, peace begins with me, but it is not a hokey statement. It is the very essence of truth. If we cannot be at peace with ourselves, if we cannot love ourselves, if we cannot be at peace with people on the streets that we see or we have confrontations with, or our own families, how can we expect there to be peace anywhere else? So if you're reaching out and going, what can I do? What can I do? And you're feeling helpless about all this, just know there's so much you can do by just loving yourself and by just loving each other right here where we are, because we live in an entangled field of energy, and what we feel and what we do in this energy field is felt everywhere. And pretty soon, the scales will tip. I mean, they have tipped already. We're just walking into that tipping because we're resisting it. So I know that's the truth, and it's the only thing that will carry me through these times, the only thing that will carry me through my own challenges and my own journeys, is to know that I make a difference, and how I act and how I feel and what I believe, I'm putting out into the world. I am putting it out into the world, and it is making a difference. I love you. I love you too. Who was that? I love you all. So, yeah. So this journey, it's interesting to me because it's called, the talk title today is It's the Journey. And we've all heard that, right? Like we're, everybody's focused on the destination, but it's the journey, right? I don't know if you really feel that, but it is the journey. And it's always the journey, and the journey just keeps going. That's the part. And we believe that in this philosophy, is that we're forever and ever expanding. And once we reach a mountaintop, there's another mountaintop for us to reach, because there's no ending to it all. There's no ending to our love and our expansion as spirit. So it's the journey. So these beautiful people came here, decided to do this for themselves, to take a whole week out of their life to just focus on themselves, to just focus on their inner peace, their inner selves, their own expansion, to just be. And it's so powerful. It's so powerful to watch that. And on their first night, we asked them to send, why does that always do that when I'm talking? Do I need to stand back here, Jonathan? No? Okay, I'll stand back here. I like to be out there, but anyway, on their first, we asked them to give us their baby picture. And they all sent their baby pictures. Some took a little longer than others. But I got baby pictures. We got all these baby pictures. And we gave them a little locket with their baby picture in it. And we also made a composite of them as babies. And the whole point of it was to remember, as you know, my dear husband, his work is inner child work, to remember who we were then, because that journey that started then was the real thing. It was the real thing. Before, as Patrick said last week, before we were painted upon with everybody else's beliefs and thoughts and feelings, that was the real thing. So we asked them to just look at that, look at their picture, look at that all during the week, to remember who they are, because that's their God self. That's our God self. That little child that we came here with is our God self. It is the true peace and beauty of who we are. And sometimes when I look out, and I know Patrick does it more than sees this, he sees your little kids, because they're here. They're all here, and they're just wanting to express themselves, and they're wanting to be passionate. And it's not about like blowing bubbles and all of that. They just want to be their true selves and remember how great they are and how they can use their imaginations and be all those amazing, amazing things that we are as children. So the journey this time is about that, is about remembering that, so that they can remember who they are, right? Yes, yes? So when I was preparing for this, I'll go back to the journey again. So I used to write a lot of screenplays, and there's a part in a plot of a screenplay where the hero, heroine, drops their own personal goal. It's about halfway through the script, and picks up the plot goal, which is the goal, the true goal, really, of the film, of the story. So I think we're at that point here on Earth, to drop our personal, whatever they are, our personal agendas and all of that, and pick up the plot goal, which is love, and carry it to the finish line. Yeah? Yeah. So I'm gonna just invite you all to think about that. Like, what's your goal, like that agenda that you might have that maybe isn't serving the world, isn't serving you, that it's really hard to let go of it, but you come to that point where you just go, okay, that's it. I give up, I surrender, I'm letting go, I'm moving toward love, I'm moving in love, I'm moving in compassion. I'm following my passion, whatever that is. That's where we're at right now. And I think in the movie script of life, which never ends, that's where we're at. So I really invite you all to think about that this week. Think about what your agenda, journeyers might be, that maybe needs to be dropped so that you can move into the full expression of yourself. So Joseph Campbell wrote this: "We are not on a journey to save the world." He wrote this in The Hero's Journey. "We are not on a journey to save the world, but to save ourselves. But in doing that, you save the world. The influence of a vital person vitalizes. The influence of a vital person vitalizes." And I know that you are those people, we are those people, or we wouldn't be here right now, to vitalize ourselves and in turn, vitalize the world. So thank you for being here. Thank you for stepping into yourself. Thank you for being bigger than you've ever been before. And thank you for keep on growing. They have journals that say keep on growing because it never ends, it never ends. Namaste.
The song's called Blessing on Your Journey. So it's written by our very dear friend Mary Isis, and I invite you to look into her music because she has so many songs that just fill your heart and come straight from source. And this is one of my favorites. So blessing on your journey. Blessed be the truth. You're here to live your life and be true. Blessed be the light to guide the will. So keep it shining bright. Blessed be the love inside that's limitless and can't be denied. Blessed be this life, breathing in and out till the day that we die. It's a beautiful life, don't you know? Born into this world to love and to grow. We each have our powerful role in this play of life for your immortal soul. what you can do. Bless you, bless you, bless you, show what you can do. Bless you, bless you, bless you. This is a journey of love. I love myself, and I trust myself. There's nothing to lose but fear itself. I love myself, and I trust myself. This is a journey of love. I love myself, and I trust myself. There's nothing to lose but fear itself. I love myself, and I trust myself. It's a beautiful life, don't you know? Born into this world to love and to grow. We each have our powerful role in this play of life for your immortal soul. Bless you.
Cash now. If you knew me, ever since we moved here, I decided to wear shorts. I mean, gee whiz, on an island. But I realized that maybe I just needed to lighten up a bit and be like Rita and take the shoes off and get myself all comfy. Y'all comfy there? That song, I just love. Well, first of all, it gives me that rocking feeling that I'm going like this, right? Just like when we were little babies, rocking back and forth until we could just be at peace. So that really hit me, so thank you. Trust in love. Trust in love. You don't have to answer out loud because, you know, I don't like interruptions. But do you trust yourself? And do you love yourself? Yes. In this moment, that is true. Sometimes, I know if anyone knows me that they think I have a pretty good love of self, right? Yeah. But every once in a while, I have to be reminded to trust myself, to love myself. Everyone is on a journey, and I believe it's all sacred. But it all depends on how you define sacred. Back in the day, I just love saying that. Whoever knew I'd get to the age that I could go back in the day. But I remember my mom would say, Mother! No. She would say to me, now don't act holier than thou. Does anyone know that phrase? Holier than thou. I never knew really what that meant, but I had a feeling it meant don't be too big for your britches, or that you're just too much, and the world needs people to be humbled, and I just was like that. I didn't believe it necessarily, but I did explore it. We're on this incredible sacred journey, and I am one who believes in sharing things that go with me. If you've ever been in any classes with me, you know I'm not afraid to tell you. It's not about the story. It's not about the story as much as it is about the feeling behind the story. And so I was telling the journeyers, we were all like kind of divided in the house, and there was like a little table outside, and so I just went around to say hello, and then I started talking to them for about 20 minutes, and then I started giving them the mini sermon for today, and I wanted to tell a story about the inner child that I work with, what I believe is the God self of who I am. And I know that in the beginning of my work with inner child work, it was more like, and I'm going to discover the inner child, and I'm coming in a helicopter, and I'm going to swoop down and save my baby. You know, I'm going to save myself. And I remember meeting my inner child for the first time, and that inner child was like, oh, by the way, I came here to save you, babe. I'm with you. I'm saving you. And so how does the inner child blend in with a philosophy that I believe assists us on this journey? It's this peaceful part of us that has never been touched by anything. And it makes from itself as itself, and it's beautiful. And this is something that I decided this morning, that I was going to make a commitment to Patrick and my being, that I was going to give up all weapons of mass distraction. No more distracting. No more distracting. If I ain't doing something about it, then I'm just using it as a distraction. And I think that there's a time is coming forth right now. We've been talking about it. I have these house guests that are like, so science of mind, you know, Jonathan and James. But what happens is we get in these discussions, and I thought, this is the time, this is the journey, this is the time that we let it go and we become who and what we are, who and what we truly are. And if there is something in our lives that we are not doing and we're still thinking about it because, what is it? Like, if I don't know, then I don't have to make a commitment. Don't you love that? I don't know. I just love it. What is it that you want to do? I don't know. I don't know. I'll tell you what I don't want to do. And I'm thinking, we're on this incredible journey. I'm breathing right now. And this is an incredible thing. You're looking at me, and I know about life that sometimes it's not here tomorrow. And all of you know in some form, no matter how old you are, that this temporal world that we live in can be a little overwhelming. But this is a celebration of life while we are living. I love this quote that I found today. Look at me getting all, I'm getting all in there. And when we grow up, we must never forget that hidden down deep within us is our forever inner child, resting silently, forever waiting, forever hoping that one day we shall remember it. One day we'll wake up and we'll say, I'm not just magnificent because I hear that over at that place. I am magnificent because the purity of creativity is living within me, right here and right now. And so on the peace subject, I was saying the other day, Rita and I got a little discouraged for a moment. And maybe she got that when I said, I don't know, look at the world, peace, peace, peace. I didn't quite say it with that Popeye voice, but I mean, what I got from it is I said, I want to understand why we can't be at peace. My little boy wanted to know why we can't be at peace when we have so much. Why? And I had to give an answer to that. And the answer is because I need to be peaceful with myself. And it's such, like Rita was saying, we say it. But this is an opportunity in our life to say, I declare peace upon myself. And when I do that, then everything opens up. I think of the way that we think about, sometimes I think about myself or the things I say. I know nobody in here, but the things I say to myself, do you know people could be arrested for that? And we're so worried about it. I got to get them peaceful. I got to get them peaceful. I'm going to tell you a story I told that special table at, on Friday. And I'm going to get real vulnerable, but I just wrote a book, and if I'm telling you, if I can be that vulnerable. Somebody did walk up to me today. I loved it, and they said, "Hi, I read it." All of it? All of it. Oh. Alrighty. So they're coming. They're coming. Mom is really active today, by the way. She said, "You write that book again, and I'll be showing you, I'll be having noises going all around here." I was having a conversation with myself for a moment, and a good friend of ours came to visit, Mark, and we took a picture together. And I thought I was only going to share it with the one table, but I'm going to share it with everybody, because I'm going to tell you how if we can do this, we can have peace. I took a picture, and it was Rita and Mark and I, and we're going to send it out on Facebook, because if you know me, I know Facebook. Here's the thing. So then I looked at the picture. Instead of going, "Wow, my buddy's here, love of my life is in this picture." Oh, Patrick, my goodness, you've gotten a little expensive. And I went, "Oh." And I went into this place, and I wasn't very nice to me. Ever been there? Wasn't nice to me. And I said, "Yeah, well, I was the understudy for The Whale, you know, Brandon Fraser." And nobody's laughing, by the way. And then I went into this deep place, and I took myself, and I said, "I am so sorry, Patrick. Not only were you thinking it, but you shared it in public. That hurts me." If we cannot have this kind of dialogue with self, that we can't go in and say, "What's going on? What's going on, baby? What's going on?" I shamed me. And you know I know better. Look where I'm standing. But I'm saying it not to get everybody all like, well, I already did, but to get everybody all like down, to say, all we have to do is reach inside of ourselves and be at peace. How does it help the Middle East? It helps them right now. It was like when Maui happened, right? That was devastating. And I met people, everybody said, "I can't be happy till it's settled." Oh my God. I just want to let everyone know we're never going to be happy if we're waiting for that. This is what I can do best. I can be the best version of Patrick. I can apologize to myself when I say things to hurt me. I can applaud myself when I do things that I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of that book. It takes courage to open yourself up and say, "Yeah," right? And so where I'm at in my life is saying we have an opportunity now that we've never had before, that we can sit there and say, I am done. I am done hurting myself, and when I don't hurt myself, I will not hurt anyone else in my life. So I'll end with Rumi, because he's another crowd pleaser of the... Are you understanding that? I just want to be really clear that until we can be right here at the center of our being and claiming peace, and not going, if they did that, and motorcycles, and they did that, and Mama did this, and just so you'll know, our parents, and if you're parents, the only job was to get us here. Only to get us here, so we could do great things. But I don't know about you, but I've blamed them a couple times. Read the book. No, here we go. So I say declare peace on this day. You cannot call yourself a lover if you are not willing to risk it all to love. There will come a time in your life when you are required to abandon everything that is safe and that you have known to be true and set off on the journey into the forest of your dreams. He goes on to say, gamble everything for love, everything for love. If you are a true human being, if not, leave the gathering. Half-heartedness does not reach into majesty. Yeah. It's time we celebrate. I'm going to walk over here for a moment because there we go. We're family here. One more other truth. Oh boy, more. This morning, because I wanted to control everything. Have you ever been there? You kind of want just to control everything. And everything felt uncontrollable for me. And I lost something that I'm telling you that I'm never going to lose again. I lost my frickin' sense of humor. Oh no, there was a moment, it was frightening. Oh dear God, I went, Rita, misplaced, no humor, there's not an ounce of humor, where to go? And then I realized that Carol took it. So this is what I have to say to all of us as journeyers. Today's the day. Today is the day. Well, I can feel just, there's something about a smile. Just lights up, the real one. The real one that says, I'm vibrating at the frequency of the divine. So let's do that together, shall we? Namaste. Oh, cheers! Is that the correct time?
I love myself, I trust myself. It's a beautiful life, don't you know? Born into this world to love and to grow. We each have our powerful role in this play of life for your immortal soul. Bless you, show what you can do.
Yay, wow.
Getting hungry?
Yeah, we are getting hungry. Okay, so this is our beautiful time of practicing our beautiful law of circulation. As we give, we receive. So we thank you in advance for all the beautiful, amazing gifts that come in online and here at the center in the room and all over the place, all over the world that support this ministry, support this beautiful thing called Center for Spiritual Living Kauai, and allow us to keep giving our message and keep helping people and keep assisting. So thank you for what you give today. I have an affirmation. I'm going to have you repeat it with me. Divine love consecrates my gift.
Divine love consecrates my gift.
It goes forth to heal, prosper, and bless. It
Goes forth to heal, prosper, and bless
all that it touches.
all that it touches.
It is evidence of my conviction
It is evidence of my conviction.
that my supply is unlimited.
My supply is unlimited.
I give freely today to Center for Spiritual Living Kauai. I give freely today to Center for Spiritual Living Kauai, knowing it returns to me multiplied abundantly.
knowing that it returns to me multiplied abundantly.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, as our Malama team comes forward. And as we have a song.
All that I see, all that I've been, and all that I'll ever be. It's a blessing, it's so amazing, and I'm grateful for it all. All that I am, all that I see, all that I've been, and all that I'll ever be. It's a blessing, it's so amazing, and I'm grateful for it all. So I lift up my hands now, and I open my heart. My gratitude goes out to everything near and far, and all that I am, all that I see, all that I've been, and all that I'll ever be. It's a blessing, it's so amazing, and I'm grateful for it all. And all that I am, all that I see, all that I've been, and all that I'll ever be. It's a blessing, it's so amazing, and I'm grateful for it all.
Kauai, I do know they go forth to heal, prosper, and bless. I am so grateful for it all, for all the abundance. I know that it is multiplied abundantly with every single solitary person here and beyond and beyond and beyond. I am so grateful as I just bless it and let it go, and so it is. So it is. Thank you. I don't know, somebody's answering me back. All right, are the children here?
I'm sure that, yes, they are.
Are they? 'Cause
And if
I'm-
you'll notice that a few people are wearing like a memoed red thing going on.
Oh, yeah, we forgot to mention.
I just thought I'd mention that.
So the third Sunday of every month is red dress. Well, it doesn't have to be a red dress. It could be red pants, guys. It's Red Sunday. We celebrate the passion of life. We celebrate the abundance of life. We celebrate the sensuality of life by wearing red.
Yes.
So there it goes. Third Sunday of the month. In case you're wondering what we're doing here.
Are they
all right.
here?
Are they here?
Well, what I'm going
All right.
to.
So we're going to start the announcements before they get here. Then.
There we go. So they're. Okay.
All right. Start them.
They're trying to test me if I lost my sense of humor. I did not. No, I did not.
I am a child of the union,
Just start them.
Okay.
being born each moment.
Let's just
I will be gentle with myself. I will love myself. I am a child of the universe, being born each moment. I will be gentle with myself. I will love myself. I am a child of the universe, being born each moment.
welcome. Keep coming this way. Come on.
No.
No. Thea, you want to come with Rita? No? Okay.
How you
Come with
doing?
Rita.
How you doing? I haven't seen you.
Miss
You
Loya?
were a couple weeks last week.
This is Miss Loya and her friend Norm, who is,
Is it on, honey?
oh, is it on? I think it's on. Is
Green.
the green light on?
Me?
All right, it's on now.
Okay. Step up, please. Step up and over. We had so much fun today, didn't we? And we talked about the what? The cosmos and universe. And we did art to the music, that Norm has written. And what's the music's name?
Canon in C major.
And the second one?
That was it.
Anna Marie?
That Canon in C major is the title.
Oh, okay.
He's shy.
Anyway, it was so much fun, and we went clear out to the ocean. And we were sending from our heart love around the earth for peace around the earth. Wasn't that fun?
Yes.
I say peace around the earth, that's for sure,
Peace
right?
around the earth.
Right?
Yes.
Does anyone want to say anything? Anyone want to say anything about what they did?
What do you want to say?
No.
You want to say anything?
Charlie, do you want to say something? Nope.
All right,
Say
Kieran?
anything?
Nope. They're quiet today.
that's how I used to be.
Okay, and you want to say anything?
All right,
World peace, I guess. More peace.
more peace,
All right.
and welcome
All
home.
right. You want to say something? No.
Welcome
All right.
home.
So welcome home. Let's give them their blessing. You ready?
Ready?
You are amazing. You are perfect. You
You
are
are
magnificent.
And we love you.
Woo! All right.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Okay, this is the wrap up. Give them another applause. Okay, I'll do this as quickly as possible. We are having potluck right after the service here, and we're celebrating this wonderful sacred journeyers. Can you go ahead? I'm going to grab this thing.
Okay, so we're this week on Saturday, we're having a very, very special workshop with Dr. James. It's called The 5 Questions. We're just going to let you come up and tell
Just
them
real
about
quick.
it. Can you tell them about it? That's all right. Do you have
Do you like the way I directed that? Yeah,
Wait.
come on, real quick. No, I'm just kidding.
If you're not registered for this, you're losing a big opportunity.
So, hello again, everyone. So, as Patrick said, writing a book can be really difficult. And I have a new book coming out on Thanksgiving weekend. And most of you don't know this, but 5 years ago, on Thanksgiving weekend, I lost my daughter, my 19-year-old daughter. And I had written my book, and it wasn't right. And in fact, Nora had just read it. That's my daughter's name, Nora. She had just read it and said to me, because I'd gotten notes from my publisher saying, it's missing something. And I thought they were wrong. So I gave it to Nora, just assuming she'd tell me how brilliant it was. And she read it and she goes, Dad, it's really amazing. And it's missing something. I was like, oh my God. And then she passed shortly after that, and I couldn't look at the book again. However, we are now celebrating 5 years. It's called The 5 Questions. I have a tattoo of a 5 on my arm because I would give my daughter 5 kisses every day of her life. And suddenly, the book got finished because the book is really about, there's a question in there that says, if you had a question that could answer every single one of your issues, would you ask it? And then, not only would you ask it, would you listen to the answer? That's what these 5 questions are about. There are 5 questions that came to me when I was about to teach a workshop that I forgot I was teaching, and I didn't know what my workshop was going to be about, so I sat under an oak tree, and the 5 questions came to me. So the book is finished. It opens, it'll come out on Thanksgiving weekend. I will have a QR code for everyone in the workshop that they can download the first chapter and read it before it comes out. And I hope you'll join us, because it's going to be an amazing day. It's very experiential. I will use the 5 questions to bring you to a much deeper place with anything you bring me. You can bring grief, you can bring sorrow, you can bring loss, you can bring lack, you can bring unhappiness, you can bring joy and find out how to make it more. So join us next Saturday here.
10
Right
o'clock.
here.
10 o'clock in the morning till midnight. No, kidding. 10 o'clock
No,
in the morning.
That's
Till
today.
1.
No, it's Patrick's not teaching that one. I am. So it's 10 o'clock
Till 1.
to 1 o'clock.
And
So join us.
Yeah, and lunch is included, so you have to register ahead of time so we know how much food to buy. So
Right.
go to
And
the,
so
you can
it won't
register
be
in the
at the
bookstore.
door.
You can
Yeah.
register online. It's really simple. Just join us.
And speaking of Carol, Carol is back, our artist here, and that is also our person who's doing the live tree that we have for our fundraiser. And the fundraiser continues because we are at phase 1 and we're moving into phase 2. And so she is back, and we'll have that up by Thanksgiving, I'm positive. Carol,
Carol, you can do
Thanksgiving.
it.
So there'll be a new artist creating the tree of change. October, we just did that one, and Patrick's book signing is the 26th of this month at 6 o'clock. There are only, the other shipment didn't come in, but there are 3 left, I believe. And so if you are interested in getting that book, I would run, not walk, to the bookstore. And then we have a very important date, October 28th. Next week is very busy. Go ahead.
Yeah, so many of us know our beautiful Rob Jones, who passed away in May, and his beautiful wife, Roseanne, who's here. And their family's coming into town and on island. And on October 28th at 10 a.m., we will have Rob's celebration of life. Please join us. It's just to honor such an amazing man. He was a practitioner here. He was very good friends with Patrick and I, and many of us, and our live stream director. He created our whole live stream program, and just an amazing human being, and we want to celebrate him real big. So join us on October 28th at 10 a.m. to have a really beautiful celebration for Rob. Thank you.
And next Friday, we have our first spiritual cinema here. It's What is New Thought? I thought we would start back at the beginning and check it out, since I'm sure you weren't in Princeville when we did it 9 years ago, but you might have been. So that's it for us. I think everything is
and
good.
so if our practitioners could come up, because in case something came up for you, if you'd like to have a moment of spiritual mind treatment, they can explain what that is to you, and have a moment with our practitioners. Yeah, for sure. Anybody else can come up? Peggy?
Yeah, Peggy,
Roseanne, Reverend Diane, and Deborah. Yeah, good. All right, so I think we have a closing song.
We do. You ready?
Let's do it. What is it? Thank you. And for the special people who helped us today, first of all, to Kulu Sebra Kauka, thank you for being with us. Yeah. Woo! To our practitioner who led meditation, Deborah Vandate, thank you, thank you, thank you. To Reverend Diane, who assisted us at the beginning there, and to our Malama team, Anna Myers and Marion Head, to our hospitality team, Ron Stover, Jeanette Blum, Yana, Emma, Louise, you're up there and you're on the Malama too. Wow. Okay, Maureen Murphy, thank you. Our collection stewards, Sue Buckley and Glenn Head, and our video, beautiful, amazing Charles back there, who is training our young, look at those guys. They're learning how to work our video. Kieran and Arayan. and also to Jonathan Lee for single-handedly doing our sound for us. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and especially for the journeyers. Thank you, thank you, thank you for stepping out and being here. And to Jeremy and Amy Brown, to Luis Padilla, to Kyle LeBenz, to Barbara Davis. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's just take this beautiful energy and bless our food with it and know that we are nourished and strengthened by it and that we eat it in peace and joy and love and take this energy out into the world and spread it. Spread the love, spread the passion into the world. Thank you, thank you. Mahalo. So it is.
We've seen the ones that could not make the grade, hiding broken hearts, living a masquerade. If it's magic that we're weaving, let's not be afraid to sing a song of love that we already made. It's been a good time together, looking for the warmth of the sun. It's gonna be a long time together, and the best is yet to come. Here we are together in tomorrow's dream. Strike up the band and play that old familiar theme.
Play that old familiar theme.
Take your lover by the hand and lead the way. Summer lady by your side, don't let her slip away. It's been a good time together, looking for the warmth of the sun. It's gonna be a long time together, and the best is yet to come.
All right, everybody, let's get up on our feet and sing together.
It's been a good time together, looking for the warmth of the sun. It's gonna be a long time together, and the best is yet to come. All right, we're gonna sing It's a Good Time Together a few times. Let's go. It's been a good time together.
Even louder.
It's been a good time together. One time. It's been a good time together, and the best is yet to come.